Ships born in the fury of Pacific Ocean storms swirl across the eastern coast of Australia, painting a grim scene of desolation on the coastal lowlands of New South Wales. As the water surges across the countryside, the story of destruction is told tersely by a two-word sign. Horses gallop wildly away to escape drowning, which destroyed hundreds of head of cattle in this farming district. Men, too, struggle for life, while rescue efforts are quickly organized. But 23 persons were killed. Damage totals millions of dollars, and thousands of Australians are homeless. The rescue work goes on while Australia reckons the cost of the worst flood disaster in New South Wales. An arsenal of arms and ammunition is seized by police in a deserted store in New York City. The contraband, destined for Cuban revolutionaries, includes crated grenades, mortars, and rifles. Roberto Acevedo and Murillo Cruz, members of the Cuban anti-Batista movement, are arrested in the raid. In all, 9 cases of anti-tank guns, 38 mortars, several hundred grenades, and thousands of rounds of ammunition are confiscated by police, striking swiftly against gun smuggling to Cuba. A supporter of Pedro Albizu Campos, leader of Puerto Rico's terrorist party, is captured after San Juan police fire hundreds of shots into the chieftain's stronghold. Crowds press forward as one by one the fanatics are led away. Last out is Albizu Campos, the 62-year-old American-educated nationalist who had praised the Puerto Ricans under arrest in the House of Representatives shooting. Police smashed into the hideout after a blazing 2-hour gunfire and tear gas attack. 6 pistols are seized as the Puerto Rican government takes bold new steps to crush the nationalists' reign of terror. At the White House, President Eisenhower receives from officials of the American Jewish Tercentenary a 50-year-old medal. Ralph Samuel, Tercentenary chairman, explains that the medal commemorates the 250th anniversary of Jewish settlement in America. An observance this year will mark the 300th anniversary. Arriving at Washington's Union Station, the new Japanese ambassador to the United States, Sadao Iguchi, is welcomed by John Simmons, chief of protocol. The ambassador declares America and Japan can help each other attain common objectives for their common good. With his wife, Billy Graham, the famous American evangelist, arrives at London's old Waterloo Station, where they are welcomed by crowds eager to catch a glimpse of the 35-year-old preacher. Surrounded by a sea of enthusiastic followers, Billy is arriving to start a 3-month evangelistic crusade. In the tumultuous reception, women faint. Others feel lucky to catch their breath, and Billy finally escapes. In London's huge Haringey Arena, Billy holds his first revival meeting for an even bigger but more sedate crowd. 11,000 persons hear the evangelist call for a return to God. Britain listens, Billy Graham speaks.
Mary Ann, arriving in Phoenix for an Arizona vacation, is greeted by Joyce, who is wearing a typical Western squaw dress from the Arizona Fashion Council. After shopping in nearby Scottsdale, Mary Ann models her own squaw dress with mandarin neckline. Now, off to Camelback Inn, nestled in Arizona's Valley of the Sun. For traveling, squaw dresses are pretty and practical. After washing, the full skirt can be pleated by just drying it in a stocking. Strolling Camelback's grounds, Joyce wears a one-piece outfit with an off-the-shoulder neckline. Mary Ann's 2-tone skirt and blouse is trimmed with ball fringe and has a bow at the neckline. The call of the wide open spaces beckons the girls to the corral. Mary Ann wears a typical Western outfit, frontier pants, cotton blouse, and Stetson hat. Joyce models an overblouse of velvet, patterned after those worn by the Indian princesses who long ago rode here in the Valley of the Sun. A pram race with kiddie chariots and grown-up charioteers makes for weird, wacky, and wonderful fun in Pagham, England. Entrants have to down 3 pints of beer en route, and prizes await not only the winners, but the pair with the craziest costumes. But back to the buggy business, there's still a long stretch of the 2-mile course ahead. Thirsty work, this chariot chase, so... And come to think of it, 3 pints of beer, even if you lose, isn't a bad consolation prize. Hold it, driver, just a second. Nip and tuck into the home stretch. A team of veteran pram champs turns on the steam to streak home alone. Edwards and Thorne in Bagham's pram, the best that am. Now from baby buggies to bikes and the men that ride them in the world's 15-mile cross-country championships near Milan, Italy. It's rough going, and when you can't ride them, you have to carry them. 47 of the world's crack cyclists from France, Switzerland, Belgium, Luxembourg, Germany, Spain, and Italy are entered. André Dufresne of France leads at the halfway mark. But there are still new challenges ahead to rattle the riders. And here comes the winner, copying the cycling crown.